You're listening to Hudson County Scum Talk, and you all know what time it is. It's
Jail time! What time is it? Jail time! Jail time! What time is it? Jail time! Jail time! What time is it? Jail time! Jail time! What time is it? Jail time!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the second episode of Hudson County Scum Talk with the Hudson County Scumbags. And today is July 26, 2017. We'd like to thank everybody out there that listened to our first episode featuring Luke William of Mama Luke. You guys are great people. Thank you for giving up a little bit of your time to listen to what we got to say. And we got to tell you, folks, we had a guest planned for our second episode here tonight. Johnny Riffs was supposed to be with us this evening, but unfortunately, for unforeseen circumstances, Johnny Riffs could not join us tonight. But, wait a minute. Oh my God, we got the Scum Chopper landing on the roof here, and we're here live at Scum Studios in Gothic, Kearney, New Jersey. We got D Scum. D, can you give us the scoop on why Johnny Riffs couldn't make it here tonight?
This is D Scum, and I'm on the chopper, and that motherfucker took a ride at 4:30, and he goes to LaGuardia and thinks he's gonna get back here by fucking 7. I don't think so. I'm out of here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was D Scum, and unfortunately Johnny Riffs could not make it. Geez, we hope he might have gone to Newark, but unfortunately he didn't go to Newark Airport. But, like every other show, I am joined tonight with the man on my right. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, my right-hand man in the Hudson County Scumbags, Luke Bags. Luke, how are you tonight?
I'm great, man.
Luke,
How you doing?
Luke,
What's that?
you look like you have a little something extra that you didn't have with you last time. What is that?
That is the U.S. Championship. Let me tell you something, all right, about this championship. All right, it's not red, white, and blue. I like it silver and black.
There we go.
That's my color scheme. I like dark and gloomy, all right? So, we're all former wrestlers. I'm a former wrestler. Mr. Patrick Scum here is a former wrestler. Okay? We're entertainers. So, every now and again, at Pearl Studios, we like to goof off, we like to wrestle, we like to have fun. Okay? And we like to wrestle. And we like to put a match together.
We like to sell the knee.
Exactly. I love to sell.
I love to sell.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So we both love to sell. We both love to like wrestle around. So in our last match for Pro Studios, the last match at Pro Studios,
The last practice.
The last practice. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So we had a little wrestling match, and I beat this guy over here.
Well, I mean, you know, I first of all, I gotta say,
What do you got to say?
I won the #1 contendership match.
He did.
The practice before.
He did. He beat me before.
I did, and I got the shot for the vacant U.S. title. That guy Vacant, he's holding championships all over the world. What a champion, Vacant. I think Vacant has more titles than Ric Flair, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. But, you know, we competed for the vacant United States title, and unfortunately, Lucas Kamal Bags came up the victor in the matchup.
Hold my hand up. Hold my hand up.
Dave, you got to do it, not me, man. I'm not doing it.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you. Wait. I have to. Wait. I have to glow. There you go. And this isn't a fake Kmart title, ladies and gentlemen. All right. This cost hundreds of dollars. Okay. And I'm proud to wear this on my shoulder today.
That's right. We are the Hudson County Scumbags. We are multi-$100 heirs, for whatever the fuck you want to say. Multi-100 That's what we are. I'm the $100 man. Patrick Scum.
There you go.
But you know, certainly we definitely had a lot of great memories at Pearl Studios. And you know, it's a shame that Pearl Studios is going to be going. It's going to be torn down on August 1st, unfortunately, because of gentrification over there on 21 Cook Street.
Yeah.
But we are going to come back with you and talk about that right after our following commercial break.
Yes.
So please stay tuned with Hudson County Scum Talk with the Hudson County Scumbags.
We'll be right back.
This is the American Guitar Man. You're listening to Hudson County Scum Talk with the Hudson County Scumbags.
And we're back with Hudson County Scum Talks with the Hudson County Scumbags. And I am Patrick Scum joining you here tonight. And right before we left for our commercial break, we were talking about Pearl Studios over at 21 Cook Street. As we all know, Pearl Studios, unfortunately, will be closing on August 1st. It's actually closed now, but they're going to be demolishing it on October 1st.
That's right.
August 1st. And there's a lot of memories, unfortunately, that are going to be going down with that building. A lot of great times that were had, a lot of creative energy that will be perishing and perhaps going up into the atmosphere for the ultimate warrior to absorb somewhere in the great beyond parts unknown. But I gotta say that one of our members of the band spent a lot of time over at Pearl Studios, and that member of the band is Luke Baggs. Luke, I'd really like for you to share some memories of 21 Cook Street here with us on Hudson County.
Absolutely. I mean, I was there for maybe about a year, maybe a little under a year. I was working there, but I was working with Joe Pearl, the king of Pearl Studios.
Take a swing!
Yeah! But I've been working with him for a long time, man. Before I got into Cook Street, I was working with him on Far Street, at his other studios, this, that, and the third. I was helping him build vocal booths and stuff like that. And then I got my foot in the door. I worked at Cook Street for a bit, a little under a year, like I said. But it was tremendous times. I mean, tremendous times. And now that it's, what is today's date?
Today is the 26th of
The
July.
26th.
I'm sorry, the 27th. The 27th of
The
July.
27th of July. The 27th
And
of
we'd
July.
like to send a big happy birthday wish to John J. Castellano, formerly
Hippie,
of
a.k.a.
Los Angeles,
Hippie.
a.k.a. Hippie.
I love you, brother.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy brother.
Along with
Happy brother.
along
Happy
with
birthday, brother.
the King of Kings, the Game, Triple H. Happy birthday, Triple H. You don't give a fuck because we're not billionaires, but whatever. Happy birthday, Triple
Fuck
H.
Triple H. I'm not even.
Shawn Michaels was better, but we're not
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
get into that.
Sean was better. Sean was fucking better. Fucking
Fuck
100.
them both. That's not a podcast.
That's not the podcast. Now, back to the podcast. Pearl Studios, 7/15, July 15, 2017. Let me tell you something. That was a fucking showcase to remember. Because we had none other than the Hudson County Scumbags main eventing the show.
Even though we
But
opened
listen, I'm not done yet. Yes, we did. The main event opened up the show, okay? And I don't think anything could have been better. To be
Andre the
honest with you.
Giant got slammed that fucking night.
Like, you know what I mean? So there you go. That's the analogy right there.
I gotta
So,
tell you,
listen-
I equated that night in our performance.
What?
That night with Roddy Piper winning the world title, or
I agree
Mr.
with
Wonderful
that.
winning
You
the
with
world
this-
title,
I agree with that.
or ravishing Rick Rude finally getting the championship, or Mr. Perfect even.
Oh,
It was the guy that should have been a world champion, being a world champion.
But anyways, that place was jumping from get-go to
Perfect.
friggin' to the end. Alright? Like, we had friggin' Hudson County Scumbags, we had Malatori, we had Dark Matter. Alright, Primitive Pat was supposed to play, but they ended up not.
It was a shame,
Yeah,
unfortunately. They had an issue with one of their bandmates, and they couldn't make it. But, I gotta say, we look forward to playing a show in the future with Primitive
Oh,
Pat.
absolutely. They're a great
Steve-O's a
band.
friend of mine,
They're a
Stefan. So it would be really great, and who knows, maybe even funeral dress. You never know, but
You never know.
that'd be pretty fucking awesome.
Exactly. But that show was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, for the last show of Pearl, I couldn't ask for anything better, to be honest with you. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I mean, it was that damn good.
That was a fucking-
We had over 100 people there. All right, it was, and on top of that, we had Mark Bernardo's birthday, guys.
Yeah.
So we celebrated.
The great Mark Bernardo.
Mark Bernardo has been there for how many fucking years, guys? I mean, almost since
Wait a minute. Can we get a whoa?
So happy late birthday to you, bro. I mean, but it was excellent. He's been there since I believe day one, and he's been there with Joe Pearl from day one on Cook Street, and that's been excellent. He's been there. I mean, I have nothing on him. I've been there for maybe just a year, but he's been excellent, dude. Joe's been excellent. The whole fucking Pearl.
Johnny
Hudson?
Johnny, hey. A random Johnny chant.
The
We gotta throw that in there.
legendary Johnny, and I gotta say, I remember some of my times going to Pro, And when Johnny would kind of be overseeing the operation, I remember Johnny told me a story about
See,
how...
which Johnny are we talking about? I know.
Well, we're talking about Johnny Lynch.
Johnny Lynch, Johnny Hudson, Johnny Lynch. Shout out to Johnny Lynch.
Yes.
I fucking love you. You've been a fucking pro. Listen, he's
a fucking Hudson County legend.
Yes, he is. He's an OG. He's worked there from fucking, I don't know how long. So, yes, him, Joe Pro, and Mark Bernardo. I mean, we grew up with you guys. You know, you guys are fucking awesome. You gave us a musical haven for years. You know, so we definitely thank you guys. And this is definitely a shoot. This is straight up. This is no characters, no nothing. This is a definite thank you and a definite appreciation for what you guys have done for Pro Studios over the years.
You know, that night, it's interesting you mention that because that night I had a chance to talk to Joe, and you know, I told Joe, you know, thanks a lot for, you know, keeping me out of trouble as a kid. I mean, you know, I'd go there
and
get in my own kind of trouble there, but I mean, I was having fun. I was making music.
Yeah.
I was having fun with my friends, and I wasn't out on the street. I wasn't fucking putting myself at risk, potentially getting involved in some shit that I probably shouldn't even be fucking doing.
I mean, we were all studio rats, so I mean, that kind of saved us in a way, you know.
Yeah.
So like, when we say thank you, that's kind of like where it comes from.
I just think, you know, I mean, Joe, you know, I'm sure Joe appreciated, you know, those words from a lot of people, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels that way. But I mean, I don't think, you know, the impact is really like necessarily like, you know, taken seriously, but it's true. It's like, Joe really kept a lot of us out of fucking shitty situations, whether it would be at home, on the streets, you know, potentially getting involved in some shit that we probably shouldn't even be getting into. Joe Pro gave us a fucking haven for us to play, to scream, to yell, to get our aggression out, you know, and to do what we felt that we fucking loved. And, you know, I'm forever indebted to Joe Pro for that, and for providing us that great opportunity. So, Joe, you know, from the bottom of the Hudson County Scumbags, Black Hearts,
man.
We say thank you, and we say we love you, man, because you helped us out, and you gave us somewhere to fucking be ourselves.
And listen, just because it's an end of an era, that doesn't mean that, you know, a new era can't occur. Because let me tell you something, because we're gonna visit Joe's new studio. We're going to visit them, and we're going to start...
We're going to creep by?
Yeah, we're going to creep by. And you know what? We're going to start a new era. You know,
I think we need a podcast from there.
In with the middle. Yeah, we should. Actually, yes, we should do that. We're going to... You know what? Speaking for all of us, we're going to promise that we're going to film a podcast at Joe Pearl's new studio on Forest Street. I don't know the exact address yet, but I will get back to you on that. Maybe not. Whatever. Fucking come on.
Either way, you can check out the Pro Studios page on Facebook. You can give it a like.
Exactly. Give
it
a like.
All the new information is there for all you musicians out there that want to get a place to fucking jam and do your fucking thing. Pro Studios is the place to do it.
Absolutely.
But, you know, with that being said, you know, unfortunately, I wasn't really able to stick around for most of the show.
He's a father, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. He's a father. I'm a father.
He's a decent human being.
And
yes, he is.
I have to be in bed by a respectable hour so that I can wake up and tend to my children. That's the kind of guy I am.
By character.
That's the kind of guy I am. But my two colleagues here had a chance of sticking around for the remainder of the show. They had a chance to see all the acts that played that night.
Yes.
So
I actually went live that night.
You did?
Yes,
you did.
When you
were
left,
live on Facebook.
Yes, I went live that night. Malatori was the one that ended the show. Now, shout out to Caesar.
Shout out to Caesar.
I fucking love Caesar. He's been my closest friend. He came from Bad Groove, which... Bad Groove, baby. They disbanded, whatever the case may be. He started a new band called Malatori. He's a guitar player, singer. He's fucking awesome. What's his last name? Caesar Oliveira. Caesar Oliveira. I didn't want to say it wrong, so I had to.
Yeah, I mean that. You know, definitely the little bit that I've had, you know, interactions with him. He's definitely a really cool dude.
Excellent character. Been a close friend of mine for years. And all the bands. It was a pleasure to play with all the bands. Now, as you know, maybe you don't know, but DD Scum over here used to play for Dark Matter. Now, they've been around forever, just like the Scumbags. Big fan of them. Industrial metal, this, that, and third. Great. Okay? We got him to play bass, and that's a blessing in disguise for us. I really dig that. Dark Matter did their thing. They were a 3-piece now. Dark Matter's lineup always changes. Give them a look. Give them a like, give them a subscribe, check them out. They're a great band. They're a 3-piece now. Whether,
I mean, I gotta say, man, like, I know Vic personally.
So do I, yes.
He's a decent
human
guy.
Being. Yeah, he's a good guy. Shout out to Vic if you're listening.
He's a decent human being.
Right.
But, much like we are decent human beings.
Of course.
But, yeah, man, I gotta say, like, there's very few bands that musically I was really into, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna bullshit, I'm not gonna fucking sit here and play grab ass, but...
Well, why don't you tell me the truth, Mr. Patrick Scott?
Well, if there was one band, that I probably might not play with, it'd probably be Dark Matter, but that's just me saying.
Well, tell me your reasons for that. Tell me why.
Technical difficulties?
No, just tell me why you wouldn't want to do that. Now, listen. Now, before you answer, ladies and gentlemen, we're not trying to put anybody down. That's not our thing. We're not trying to fucking shit on anybody. This is just honest.
This is shoot.
This is a shoot.
It's a shoot.
Honest, raw emotions. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's indifferent, whatever.
Well,
back to your thing.
I don't know how he or they necessarily feel about our music, but all I gotta say is, if you don't want to fucking play shows with bands that challenge you, or play shows with bands that make you better musicians, then what the fuck are you doing? But that's just me. But yeah, that's pretty much what I gotta say about that. As Forrest Gump would so eloquently say. And much like Forrest Gump, I could run out of my braces. And much like Forrest Gump, I hung out with a man named Bubba in a monsoon.
And much like Forrest Gump, you found your Jenny.
No, I didn't. Because Jenny was a whore who had AIDS.
Jenny was a whore.
I have, and not that there's anything wrong with having AIDS. For those of you politically correct people out there,
listen.
I feel for those.
I don't give a fuck about you politically correct people.
But let's just talk about the movie. Forrest. Jenny was a fucking hoe, and she was 2-timing Forrest, and she played him because he was a retard and whatever.
She was a hooah.
I have a woman who's a loyal woman.
Can I get a hooah?
Hooah.
Thank you. So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a commercial break, but when we come back, I want to discuss Bug Lever. Oh, you don't know what Bug Lever is. Well, that was a band that this gentleman was in. D.D. Scott. This was his former band.
Back in 1993?
What was it, D.D.?
94.
94!
You were 7 years old at the
This is
time?
when the OJ shit was going on, baby. That was the OJ shit. So, so stick around. When we come back, we're going to play a song from Bug Lover called Pensive. And believe me, that shit's going to be awesome. Stay tuned.
This is Geraldo Rivera, and you're listening to Hudson County Scum Talk with the Hudson County Scumbags. Let's make America scum again. And we are back with Hudson County Scum Talk with the Hudson County Scumbags, and I'm Patrick Scum, joined here by D Scum and Luke Bags.
How you doing?
And right before we left for our commercial break, we started talking about a band called Bug Lover, which our very own D Scum was a member of. And particularly a track that I heard today called Pensive. And I gotta tell you, I really dug it. Luke obviously had recommended it to me.
Yes, I did.
And Luke had pretty much told me to check it out. And when I checked it out, I really fucking dug it. And
I love this track. I really do.
I definitely wanted to present it to you, the viewers and listeners of Hudson County Scum Talk here tonight. So I'm going to switch it over to D Scum. D, what do you got to tell us about Bug Lover and particularly Pensive?
You gotta tell me about that track, man, because that's my favorite track out of everything, and I love it to death. And explain, man. I love it.
Well, Bug Lover was it started off
It
as...
sounded like you said butt lover.
Nah.
No, Bug Lover. Bug Lover.
Bug Lover.
I do like
I'm a butt lover.
I like women, but
Hey.
get on the point. It started off as the band was called Nymph. And I wrote a bunch of tracks back in '93 when I was, I think, a
junior in high school in English class because I never paid attention. So we was writing, I was writing songs. I'm not even know music, just writing lyrics. And then I saw the word pensive. Oh, that's a fucking cool name. I use that as a title. And
Inspiration.
Exactly.
I feel you.
And then the whole fucking the whole OJ thing was fucking happening. And I was like, stupid me in high
The
school.
whole OJ thing was fucking
Oh,
happening.
OJ
Hey,
thing
that
was
was
happening.
I really enjoyed on these first two episodes.
Yeah.
A lot of OJ.
We have a lot of OJ going on in the first episode. Yeah, that's actually
And
what
you
you
know
know of it.
what? You know what? Shout out to one of my friends who's one of the biggest OJ Simpson
Who's
fans
that?
I know,
Tell me.
Michael Minervini. Michael Minervini, I know you're going to be listening to this because I'm going to tell you to fucking listen.
Double M and
Yeah,
double.
the
and double.
insane Mike Jekyll, who we scrapped it in there in the professional wrestling ranks. But anyways, D, let's get back into Bug Lover and Pensive.
Alright, well, I fucking.
How'd you come up with that, buddy?
I just sat there and I was like, you know what? Why doesn't somebody write a fucking third-person point of view of the fucking O.J. Simpson fucking, murder?
That's an excellent
That's what I
concept.
did. I was basically,
That's an excellent concept.
I was basically the song is from Kato. What is his name? Kato.
Kato Kalin.
Yeah, Kato.
Right,
It's from
right,
Kato
right.
Kalin's point of view. Because Kato saw everything. So
Yeah.
that was from his point of view. And if you hear the song, you basically know who killed the fucking, who killed the two people.
Who does it?
It's O.J. Simpson, of course.
Hey, OJ did it.
The juice got closed that night.
Yeah,
TV Scrum says OJ did
yeah,
it.
but he was acquitted.
Oh yeah,
If it doesn't fit, you must have.
Oh yeah, they were raps like that.
I gotta say, I still think his son did it. His oldest son did it.
Well, you know what they
Yeah,
said? They said he had
And he took the rock for his kid because what parent would have fallen the sword for their own kid?
No, but they just
That's true, though. That's true.
They said he had like one of those big Akita dogs.
Mm-hmm.
That those dogs would only attack somebody they did not know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you maybe think maybe OJ sicked the dog on the dude when he saw him, trying to cuddle up with his wife, and then just took care of her after that.
That's a valid
And
thing.
KO's watching it all through the blind.
That is
It's
valid.
worth
I
considering.
do like his
worth
version of
considering.
that. Because if OJ didn't do it, I mean, the next suspect.
But you know who knows him? You know who knows? Al
Who's that?
Collins.
Oh, of
So
course,
yeah,
of course.
he hasn't
I mean,
said a
that's-
word and he hasn't been around.
And so did Bobby. Bobby Kardashian knew.
Yeah. Did you see?
Oh.
Listen,
Bobby had
did you
his
see his
son.
reaction? Did you see his reaction when the verdict was for OJ in '94? When he was,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
he couldn't fucking believe it, bro. Like he was fucking.
Dude, everybody thought he was.
shocked.
Everybody thought he was done. The only thing is they didn't want to raise riot.
Nah,
That was crazy,
Mark
wasn't it?
Furman's the one who fucking did it, though. Mark Furman fucked everything up for them. Because Mark Furman, being the fucking racist that he was, really made everybody question everything. That, Johnny Cochran's fucking smooth talking,
Oh, the rap
Marsha
stuff.
Clark fucking up, and kind of like being a little inconsistent. Chris
You're right.
Darden, with his own conflicts. I mean, the prosecution had their own shit fucking going on. But the evidence, man, in a sense was really irrefutable, man. It was. And, I think we'll never really know. A lot of people still think that OJ did it. I still think his son did it, and I still think that OJ
No, you're right, though.
did what he had to do
Yeah.
to cover his son's fucking
You're right.
trails.
If it wasn't him, it was definitely.
Well, because
I agree.
look at it like this. I mean, his kid is watching his father get played by this woman, and that woman, Nicole Brown Simpson. Everybody likes to act like Nicole Brown
She was a
Simpson was a
drug addict,
fucking
man.
angel. She was a drug addict, and she broke up OJ's marriage. She was a fucking homewrecker. You know what I'm saying? She fucked up OJ's
She let
fucking
the
marriage.
juice loose all over her.
And the juice is wrong. Oh, that was fucking dirty.
Yeah.
But the juice was wrong. He really truly was. But Nicole is no fucking saint either. Nonetheless, she still didn't deserve to die.
Guys,
She's no
Nicole,
St. James,
listen,
right?
I don't give a fuck if you guys like it or not. Nicole was a hooah. Can I get a hooah? She was. I'm sorry. Okay. She got around. She was with every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry. And I'm sorry. We're not trying to get fucking political on this, that, and the other. But it's relevant in the news today. Okay. So if OJ's in the news, we're gonna fucking microscope him for everything he fucking did, and that's how it is.
OJ's my father.
Hey. I would love that. You know, I wish I had the jeans of OJ.
I wish I had the $24,000 to get everyone from the NFL.
You know, but listen, let me tell you something. Get off the fucking OJ something. All right. The Hudson County Scumbags C-Day. All right. If you can see it right here, this has been around for fucking years. Okay. We have songs. Let me open it up for you.
You CD?
Right?
CD?
Yeah. Let me open it up for you.
You CD right here.
Your CD.
Oh!
CD's not. So with this CD right here, we have out right now. Okay, this is from fucking 2012 Productions. Okay, and we have Colt 45 Magnum Drum. We have Emo Fag, Destruction, Holocaust, and I don't give a flying fuck if you're offended by that. We're not politically correct, so you can either embrace that or fuck off. Honestly, straight up. Next we got Feasting on Human Flesh. Number 4 we got Black Santa. Black Santa. Alright? Think about fucking Lionel Richie.
Ho, 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 motherfuckers!
There you go. If you got a problem with that, fuck off too. Number 5 we got The Police versus Teenage Zombie Sluts from America. So, with those 5 songs, they've been around since 2012. Alright? We are going to record new material. We have new material that hasn't been seen or heard of if you haven't been to a live show. So if you haven't been to a live show, you're pretty much shit out of fucking luck until the end of next year. Okay? Well, not next year. I'm sorry. I'm exaggerating. The end of this year, early next year. So there you go. This guy's over here doing fucking, fucking Doctor Strange fucking noises over here. But anyways, you got this, and you're gonna have new material come later this year. So come next year, you're gonna get new material, new performances, new gigs, everything good, man. So, and another thing is, you don't know what lineup you're gonna get either. I mean, listen. The 3 of us, you got it. That's solid. You got Patrick Scum on vocals. You have Luke, the Scum Bags, on guitar. And you have Dee Dee Scum on bass. Now, the drummer will always fluctuate. Now, you don't know if it's going to be Dr. Scum. You don't know if it's going to be fucking Bunny Tooth Coppinger. You don't know if it's going to be the fucking Invisible fucking Man, bro. You don't know yet. You don't fucking know yet. So
Your mother.
You never know. So the Scum family, the Scum tree is very fucking big. So we're definitely excited to give you a lot of surprises come in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. We obviously have a lot of things that we're working on. We have a lot of shows that we actually do have lined up. Well, 2 in the immediate future. We're going to be at the Oddities Festival on August 12th down at the Brighton Bar in Long Branch, New Jersey. Be sure to come on out and check us out.
Tell them about the gigs that are coming up. Tell them about the gigs that are coming up.
It's basically a circus fest, It's going to be, basically kind of just like different circus performers in between, bands performing outside and inside the Brighton Bar in Long Beach, New Jersey. Or Long Branch. Is it Long Branch or Long Beach? Long Branch. It's Long Branch, New Jersey.
Yeah.
I fucked up. Whatever. Who cares? But that's going to be one of the shows we got lined up, and it's definitely going to be a hell of a fucking show for us on August 12th. So please come on out and check us out. If you're down the shore that weekend, we promise we will put on a hell of a fucking show for you, and you won't forget the Hudson County Scumbags. Plus, we also have lined up another show on September 26th, or September 16th, excuse me. September 16th at Dingbats out in Clifton.
I love Dingbats.
One of our favorite venues. One of our favorite venues.
Excellent to play.
I think the last time the Scumbags played out there was back in 2009.
Oh my God!
We played with
2009. Yeah.
Spy the Thinker. We played with the
Do you remember who the fuck we played with?
The Tom Hartman Collective. They were definitely really cool guys, as well as Spy the Thinker. Okay. That was a really, really fun show to play, and that'll be our first time playing back at Dingbats since 2009. So September 16th come on out and check us out at Dingbats. It's a big punk show that day.
Oh, it's awesome.
And you're going to have a ton of fun. And again, the Scumbags will deliver. Master Scum will be
As
there
always.
on September 16th as well as August 12th. So we got a lot of things lined up in the immediate future.
Master Scum.
You know, we're going to have a lot of
Train
fun.
of money combined.
He's the best. Clearly, he's whipped me into shape. But, yeah, which, by the way, I gotta say, I'm working on this fucking sweet dad bod. I got a sweet
Oh,
dad
baby,
bod.
that's ain't that fucking sexy?
This is a sexy fucking dad bod that I'm
baby.
working on here.
Shit balls of fire.
So yeah, we obviously have these shows lined up. You know, come out and check us out on August 12th, as well on September 16th. August 13th, Dr. Scum on Drum's birthday. That's right, we're going to be celebrating Dr. Scum. And very special day for professional wrestling fans out there. That's right, Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker, are going to be facing off in the G1 Climax on August 13th. So please, tune in for that one.
Can I get a too sweet?
Too sweet!
Your
We're-
mother.
Great, big professional wrestling fans. New Japan.
Kenny Omega,
The Biggie.
Marty Scurll,
Yes.
the Young Bucks, Hangman Adam Page. It's today. Today is Hangman Adam Page's birthday. And by the way,
Get the fuck
I
out
wish
of here.
I wish the Hangman happy birthday on Twitter today.
Happy birthday, man!
Good man.
And Hangman showed me some fucking love for that one. So
Yeah,
happy
I
birthday,
really
Hangman
appreciate
Adam
that.
Page. Hell of an underrated talent. But with that being said, we got to get back to the Pearl Showcase. We got to talk about our experience at that final Pearl Showcase.
Yeah, because that was actually a show that was that came out of nowhere. And we're like,
Yeah.
listen, you know what? This is the
No.
final
It didn't fucking come out of nowhere. Mamalu couldn't fucking play it, so the Scumbags came back. Let's be fucking real.
All right, so let's.
That's it. That's what fucking happened.
All right, so you know what? Mama Luke couldn't play. The Scumbags were. What do you want me to fucking say? The second fucking on deck band? No, they weren't the on deck fucking band. It was like, listen, one band couldn't play, the other one could play. Simple as that. One band ain't fucking better than the other. Okay, so one band couldn't play, the other one could. So, and we ripped it, man. We had a fucking fun, and
Absolutely.
that was the first show.
Absolutely.
Like we said in the first podcast, that was the first show in I don't know how many fucking years.
5.
5 years.
5?
5 years.
Sounds
So
4. No, 4. I think it was 2013. Was the last
whatever the
one?
fuck it was, we don't gotta be precise, but yeah, 4
I
or
don't
5
remember.
years, whatever the fuck it was. But we came back with a new lineup. Well, not really a new lineup, but like the loyal 3, which is me, Pat, and Dr. Scum, and we got DD Scum on bass. That's actually, he's actually, like I said, I don't know if I mentioned this in the first podcast, but he's actually the gem, the fucking gem of the Scumbags, because he keeps everything going. When, you know what I mean? He keeps everything fucking relevant, everything pumping, everything in your face. Everything you see about the Scumbags online, everything you see about whatever this, that, and third, he's got something to do with it. He's the one, he's the one behind it. Fucking DD Scum, feel the bang. Alright? So, and that's all I gotta say about that. What else you gotta say, guys?
We definitely appreciate DD Scum's influence in the band. And I really just have to say it's just great to be able to play again. It's great to be able to boil some piss again.
Yeah.
It's great to be able to make other bands uncomfortable again. And I gotta say, man, I want to issue an open warning to all bands out there. If you feel like you can outperform us, if you feel like you can play a better set than us, bring it, motherfuckers.
Feeling ricky? You feeling ricky?
We're waiting, and we want somebody to challenge us like that, because at the end of the day, the people that benefit the most are the people that are paying to see the show. It's the people that come out, and it's the people that decide, you know what, I'm not going to fucking stay in on Saturday night, and I'm not going to just fuck my girlfriend and Netflix and chill, or I'm not going to
Just be every night.
And most of you are not going to stay at home and just smoke weed and jerk off. We want people that are going to come out and, have a good time. So if you're a band out there that feels like you can put on a good show
Feeling riffy?
and you can play with us, then please, by all means, come and play with us. We don't bite, but we will make
kinda
you raise
do.
your fucking level. And at the end of the day, that's what we want to do. So, you know, with that being said, I gotta say, you know, just come on out, play a fucking show with us, see what we're all about, and show us what you're all about.
And at the same time, let me tell you something. Any bands out there that want to play with us, you know where to find us. Book us. Because let me tell you something. At the last Pearl show, we put a lot of bands on. So you know what? It's time to return the favor. Alright?
Mother's on.
And there you go. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah,
How far as come, man?
absolutely. And even bands that want to come and play with us, you know, hit us up, man. We'll fucking put a show together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't have to fucking headline. We don't have to fucking do anything. We just want to fucking play. We want to get out there, and we want people to hear our music, and we want people to feel the Hudson County Scumbags atmosphere and our experience, because that's what we fucking bring. We create an atmosphere, and we are an experience for people to be fucking having. So,
That's absolutely right.
You know, like I said, if anybody's feeling fucking froggy, leap, motherfucker.
Feeling riffy?
Exactly.
We're waiting.
Motherfucker.
We're waiting.
Try to have a performance.
So you know what? I don't know. Just asking if you know what.
Anyways, enough with the fucking shoot stuff. Enough with the bullshit.
Enough with the fucking antics, okay? We were supposed to have Johnny Riffs on today's show. We didn't get him on.
Wait. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
What am I
Hold
holding
on a
on
second.
to? My dick?
Hold on a second.
What's that?
My name's not Bro. It's Mr. Violence.
It's Mr. Violence. Can I give you a fucking too sweet? There you go. Mr. fucking Violence was born right in front of your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know who the fuck Mr. Violence is, but he was born right fucking here. That was born right fucking here. Alright?
That was a reference.
Is your
to-
little-
you know,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. Anyways,
I know what the fuck you were talking about, alright? But the viewers may not know what the fuck you're talking about, so I'm trying to sell it to the viewers.
Buy it, bitch.
Alright? Because maybe our viewers aren't from the 1970s and 80s and fucking
no,
whatever.
they're not gonna pay for anything.
No,
They're all
they're not.
fucking broke.
They're not.
We're
They're all
broke,
fucking
that's
broke
okay,
ass,
so
fucking
whatever.
losers, scumbags. Listen, we call us scumbags because that reflects society. There you go.
We're broke too, so it's alright. Anyways, enough with the fucking jibba jabba. What we're gonna talk about to close out our show is obviously the July 15th Pro Showcase, and I gotta say, man, you know, it was just totally fucking awesome being able to share the stage with you guys again, being able to get out there and just being able to let out the frustration, let out everything that's inside of me. I mean, obviously, there's a lot going on in the world, you know, politically, socially, in a lot of regards. And I just don't want to necessarily focus on that, but it does fuel me. It does give me the necessary energy that I need to be able to take the stage
It's
and do
rejuvenating.
exactly what it is that I do.
Yeah.
And you know, again, we might not be everybody's fucking cup of tea, but we don't give a flying fuck. At the end of the day,
Do you
we're
give
gonna
a
show
fuck?
up, we're gonna do what we're gonna do, and we're gonna entertain you motherfuckers, and we're gonna have a fucking blast at doing it. So, with that being said, we had a lot of fucking cool songs. We did introductions that night. We did our own separate entrances,
Oh, yeah.
which we've
Yeah,
never,
that
ever,
was
ever
excellent.
done before, which was totally fucking cool. And, you know, I gotta give credit where credit's due. You know, me and Street Tough Murph Gunderson, we had always talked about doing
Yeah,
fucking entrances.
Shout out to you, Chris.
That's right. Shout out to you, Chris. Nobody hates you, motherfucker. But,
I
anyways,
love you.
but,
He's drunk.
I'm
A
not.
little bit. I'm not drunk. Hey, listen, I'm not fucking drunk. I'm heavily buzzed.
This is water.
Fuck you, you
Drink
water.
a full water.
I'm not gonna tell you
water.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm fucking drinking, but I'm drinking it. You know
Why
what?
did you nothing?
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm drinking something. But I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna drink. All right.
Oh, this
All right?
this
All
nothing
right?
has me so wasted. But you know, it was totally cool to be able to do the entrances. It was awesome, and you know, shout out to Josh Wells of the Pizza Pop Podcast. You know, he gave us a great introduction. Whoa, Josh! You know, it was such a great fucking introduction. I heard that somebody had tried to coax him into doing some sort of introduction for them later on, but Josh adamantly denied because he knows what's cool and he knows that we're fucking cool. So that's that.
He's the host of Pizza and Pop. He knows what pizza
Absolutely. And by the way,
Hey.
he provide. Wait a minute. Is that pizza over there?
Oh, bring it.
Can I have some pizza?
Bring
Oh,
pizza.
let's
Bring.
you know what? We could have
Hey.
Johnny Riffs, but let's have some pizza on the show.
We got
Oh, there
pizza
we
on the
go.
show, ladies and gentlemen.
This came straight from the Pizza and Pop podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is
Look
a
at
gift.
that. Holy
This is a
shit.
gift from Josh Wells.
Oh, Josh, thank you from the
No,
Pizza
hey,
podcast.
Josh.
Vegan's here, man.
Yeah, man.
Not that there's
Fucking
anything wrong with
excellent.
it.
Nothing wrong
They
with
might
it.
live longer. Anyways,
So who are we gonna have on next week, guys? Tell me.
next week, our guest is none other than Darren Deicide.
Yeah, he's
Darren
a
Deicide.
What is he, a DJ?
blues guitar player.
I had the chance to talk with Darren, and I believe he dances with a lady by the name of Ethel, so it's Darren and Ethel. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know, I could be fucking wrong, but
Okay.
Darren was a super cool fucking guy. He's from Chicago originally. I had a chance to chat with him outside, and we had some really cool conversations, so it's going to be really fun to have Darren on our following show on our third episode, and we really look forward to talking to Darren and getting to know a little bit more about him. And please help me do something about this grease.
You got some napkins for Mr. Patrick.
So Darren's going to be fucking awesome. You know, he's going to be a great fucking guy.
I hope he shows up.
And what is the date for that show?
Do well.
Well, we record it next week,
Okay.
so it's August 10th.
August 10th, ladies and gentlemen.
August 10th he'll be on.
Okay, good.
So next week we'll be
Next week we record it. Yeah, his live interview will be August 10th.
Good.
Wait, so it'll still be July then, or no? It's not going to be July. It's going to be fucking August, right?
Yeah.
It'll be August, yeah.
Oh my God! So you know what? I just want to say something. If it's going to be recorded on August 10th, August 6th, Hudson River Derby. Come on, you boys in blue. New York is fucking blue. NYCFC, baby. That's my fucking team. Fuck the Red Bulls. Fuck the Red Bulls.
Fuck Red Bulls.
Even though this guy, he works at Red Bull Arena, whatever. We ain't gonna talk about
Pay the bills, the Bulls, the Bulls.
Hey, the Red Bulls paid the bills.
that. Whatever. But anyways, Darren's going to be a great fucking guest.
Yeah.
So to close out our show, guys, we're going to have one of our tracks from that night, from that final showcase at Pearl Studios on July 15th, 2017.
Tell me you want it. I know you want it.
And I gotta say, man, that was a really, really, really fun show. And I really took in the atmosphere, I think just like everybody else did, you know, and really took a look at everything, because that building was one of a kind, man. That was just so fucking cool. It just reeked of music. I know Luke enjoyed some great fucking times in there.
Absolutely. I rate that place.
And
I rate that fucking place, bro. All right.
I think we all had a great time in there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
we
but
had
Luke more
awesome.
specifically, because you know he was working with Joe at the time.
Yeah. Perks. Free
But it's a shame, man. It's a shame that place is gone. It's a shame, unfortunately, that you know a lot of this counterculture is kind of being isolated to you know questionable neighborhoods. But you know what, man? We're gonna fucking endure. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing.
Absolutely.
We're gonna have some fun, and I can't wait to broadcast from Pearl Studios in the future down at Forest Street. We really look forward to it. We're gonna have a Hudson County Scott Talk down there, so that's gonna be awesome. So to close out our show, we are going to be playing a Hudson County Scumbags track. How fucking ironic is
What
that?
track is that going to be, Patrick? Tell us.
The name of the track.
Oh wait, no. There we go.
Well, it's known by several aliases. One of them is Lest We Forget the Homeless, aka Don't Forget About the Bumps. Don't forget about the bumps. When you're out there and you see a homeless person,
Give him a
on the
dollar.
street, give him a dollar, give him an egg roll, give him something. Help the guy out, because at the end of the day, they can use it a little bit more than you can, especially if you're going to a cozy place with air conditioner and a nice bed.
Pretty much.
So with that being said, we're going to close out the show with Don't Forget About the Bumps by the Hudson County Scumbags. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Patrick Scum signing off with you here tonight for episode 2 of Hudson County Scum Talk with the Hudson County Scumbags. And this is Luke Bags. Which, by the way, hold on a second before we go. I noticed we're all scum and you're a bag.
Yes, I am. Did you get that?
I never paid attention to that until now.
Oh, you guys never got it.
Hey, it went over my head.
Everybody's scum.
I was just
scum, DD scum. I'm fucking Luke Bags. Luke the Scum Bags. Because you know what? Everybody's scum. I'm going to be the bag. Scum bag. Get it?
Gotta put a scum somewhere.
There you go. We got to put the bags on.
It never fucking occurred to me up until about a week ago.
There
But
you go.
anyways,
There you go, baby.
with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close out our show. This is Luke Bags. This is DD Scum. And I am Patrick Scum. And we're signing off here for episode 2 of Hudson County Scum Talk with the Hudson County Scumbags. And we'll be seeing you
Next
for
week,
episode
baby.
3. And just remember, all you bands out there, bring it, mother bitches. We're waiting. Peace out, motherfuckers.
I'll see you next week.
Hasta la vista, baby.
I see your mustache criticizing me. I see your mustache criticizing me. I can tell by looking at your mustache that it's fucking judging me. No, it's judging me. It's judging me. Your mustache is judging me. Oh, I can make you fully aroused. Okay? Leave that. Leave that.